Okay, so I just kind of came up with this really fun idea. I don't know how well it's going to work. Well, actually, I do because I've already tested it. But I don't know whose phone number this is. And I think I want to find out if it's still active. Or because the person could have faked it. But first thing I'm going to do is connect to my phone. And if you guys don't know what DTMF stands for, that's dual tone multi-frequency. You know when you hit the button 1 or 2 or 3 on your phone and it makes that tone? That's actually two tones at two different frequencies played simultaneously. So I found this wonderful little app called Tone Deaf. Now, so there's the DTMF. Now there's blue boxing, which is long since outdated. Um, in case you didn't know, that the 2600, this is not a DTMF signal, by the way. This is pure 2600. You might want to turn your volume down. Yeah. So if you were able to, back in the day, put that through a phone, you could basically make free phone calls all over the world. That is obviously long gone. And there was also the red box. Back in the day, same thing. When you put in your nickels, 5 cents, or your dimes, or your quarters, excuse me, it would play certain tones to indicate that you had put in the money. Now, on some phones back then, you'd have to put in at least one physical coin before it would start accepting the tones through the speaker piece. Right? So you could, some phones you could literally just start playing tones and you could put in as much money as you want. But so here's the 5 cents. You hear it's one tone. 10 cents, same tone, same frequency, but twice. And so guess how many 25 cents is going to be? 5. So those are all the same tone. And then this would be for over and wherever they take pence. Anyway, red boxing, that's also long gone, but it's kind of neat to have. So you're going to recognize this, the DTMF, right? Etc. So I just wanted to at least tell you where we're going with this. So that's what dual tone multi-frequency is. In fact, I could even Google it quick. Oops. Yeah. Here we go. So there, this tells you that horizontally it's playing at, here I'll even zoom in a little bit. So on the horizontal range, these are the frequencies that it's playing. And then on the vertical range, that's what it's combining with. So if you press 6, you're going to have a 770 hertz tone playing alongside of a 1477 hertz tone. And in fact, there actually used to be A, B, C, D tones, which would go down to the right over here. Those are also used for specialty stuff. This is all like before my time. I wish I knew more about it. Anyway, so here's the thing. Here's what we're gonna do. I found this cool video a long time ago. What was it? Graph? There it is. Okay. So check this out. This is pretty sweet. We don't need you right now. So here, this is what a dial-up handshake used to sound like. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but you're gonna see where we're going with this, I think. I want that number. I want to know what number that is. So here goes the handshake. I got to admit, whoever did that, credits go out to Scotty H. I will include his the link to that video, because he's the one that I ripped those tones from. So what I want to do is I want to figure out, instead of trying to guess by playing it by ear, like literally, I want to extract which buttons were being pressed, because I want to find out what that phone number is, and I want to find out if it's still active. So this is what I'm going to do. I got this wonderful tool called YouTube -DL. If you know anything about downloading from YouTube these days, it's either filled with malware, or the legitimate ones, they won't let you extract audio where music is involved if it detects music. So, for various reasons, yeah, YouTube -DL is just a local thing that you run on your own machine. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the URL to this video, and I want to extract the audio from it. So I'm going to do YouTube-DL space. You can specify everything. In this, you could just download the whole video if you want it, but all I give a shit about is the sound. So I'm going to download it as an MP3, and then I'm going to paste in the link to this video. And away we go. I love this tool. It's so fucking awesome. If you don't have it, you gotta go get it. There you go. So now we actually have the dial-up modem handshake sound, and it is in an MP3. I'm gonna rename this just because I hate huge file sizes, so I'll just call it DTMF. Oops. Why did I do that? Okay, good enough. So now, here's the thing. This is where it gets kind of cool. Oh, it's added there. Okay, well, I gotta use Audacity. If you've never used Audacity before, it's a, I don't need this anymore. It is just a free, actually, I don't even need this anymore either. It's a free audio editor. So I'm gonna open up that sound, what I just recorded, which is on my desktop, which is the DTMF. Where did it go? I know you're in here. Right there, DTMF. Okay. So right off the bat, we know that when we play this, here's the tones that we're after. All this shit afterwards, I can just trash it, because we don't care about that. And I can trash the stuff before. And in fact, I can trash the dial tone too. Well, most of it. So now what we got is this. So in case you didn't count, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11 numbers in there. So that means that that includes an area code. Or sorry, that includes the country code, the area code, the prefix, and the suffix. 11 digits. Well, in this case. So when I first tried to do this, here's what I got. Now here's what I got to bring back up. Come on. Where are you? There you go. Okay, so now back to my phone. Now there's this other handy utility called DTMF decoder. Okay, so what I can do is I can hit start, And, oh, yeah, my phone's a piece of shit. Just hold on. Fuck off, you asshole. Okay, I have a shitty USB connection, so this might suck. But what I'm gonna do... Oh, God. I hate this fucking phone. If I just move it in just the wrong way, it's gonna disconnect and reconnect. But what it does is you can play tones to this thing and it will decode them. But if I play them at this speed, I'll show you what happens. I'm going to play it through my headset to the phone, and hopefully it doesn't disconnect. Okay, so I'm going to start recording, and obviously your voice does not produce DTMFs. If you can, good on you. But let's see how many numbers it detects. It literally only got a 0 out of that. Just a 0. I'll try and play it again. Okay, so I'm going to try it one more time. Actually, I'm going to clear it. Play it one more time. I don't know why. It only gets that 0. So I'm going to clear it, stop it. So now, what I'm going to do, because I know it's going too fast for this thing to decode it, and I had to do some finicking around, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the whole thing, and I am going to change the tempo. Now, what I'm going to put it down to, what I think I found worked perfectly. Remember, we're looking for 11 digits. I think 60 was, I can't remember now. Oh, and also definitely use high quality, definitely, because otherwise it turns it all garbly. It might have to be minus 65, but remember, we need 11 digits extracted. Okay, so again, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus there's the dial tone in between the first hit of the first button. So I'm going to try it at 60 and see if we get 11 digits. Last time didn't work, but let's try. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're missing one digit. So I'm going to undo that. And this time, you just have to muck with it, right? Oops. But yeah, it's definitely tempo. You don't want speed or pitch because that's going to mess with the actual tone itself. So this time I'm going to go to minus 65. And I think I already know what the number is, but I want you to see it. Okay. One more time. We should get 11 digits. Whoops. Hold on. I gotta start recording. There we go. Here we go. Fuck. I didn't get it. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna try one more time. One, two, three, four. Whoops. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect. So we now know that phone number, whoever used it, was dialing this number. 234-0003. Oops. So that's how you extract DTMF tones. Whatever. But now here's the thing. It's almost 1 o'clock a.m. my time, which is why I'm being kind of quiet, because people are sleeping. But tomorrow, I'm going to give this thing a call, and we'll see what happens. Because if I happen to wake up some grouchy... First of all, why don't we do this? Let's just look it up online. At least find out where that area code belongs to. I bet you it's in the US. Oh, look! Somebody already did it! Okay, well, let's see what they did. I didn't realize somebody beat me to this. See? Yeah. Okay, I haven't seen this before. Pennsylvania. It's a fucking modem. It's a modem. And you know what I got? Do you know what I got? Fuck. I got one of these bad boys. You remember these. I think this would have been a 56K Smart Link. Alright, let's see what happens. Yeah, it's there. This was recorded on, or it was uploaded June 6th of 2015. Okay, well, enough fun for the night. We'll see tomorrow if that number still is a modem. That'll be awesome. Later.